Good morning, readers. Today we're going to be reading a book called Say Hello for Making Meaning. As I read the book, I'm going to be asking you questions that I really want you to think about the story to help you understand what's happening. The author is Jack and Michael Foreman. So I guess the authors are Jack and Michael Foreman, more than one author. Did you know a book could have more than one author? Sure. And it has a little sentence on the front to help you understand what the book might be about. It says, one little word can make a difference. I like it already. All right. So I've talked to you several times about paying attention and listening. So if you were here in the classroom, I would ask you this question. So at home, I just want you to think about it. What are you going to do to show that you're listening when we talk about the story and when I'm reading? So think about what you might do physically at your house to show that you're listening. So maybe you'll sit up straight, maybe you'll keep your eyes on the computer, you won't be distracted by things around you. That will really help you. All right, so this book, Say Hello, is about a dog and a boy who both feel lonely and want to find friends. Let's read to see what happens. Say hello. Aww. The illustrator did a really good job of showing that that dog is feeling lonely. I wonder who is the author and who's the illustrator, or if they both do it. Over here, there's a dedication page. It says, for Mom and Dad, Brother Ben, and Alice. Interesting. So usually people who use mum instead of mom are from like Australia or England, another country, and that is leading me to believe that Jack and Michael are brothers. All right, sorry, got a little distracted. Left out. All alone. No friend, no home. Aw, that puppy is homeless. He doesn't have a home. All right, I want you to think about what's happened so far in this story. Remember, when you do that, you go back to the beginning and you try to tell things in order. There hasn't been a lot of words, but a lot's been going on in the illustration. So let's see what you come up with. Go ahead and pause right here. All right, we're gonna keep going. So you should have already shared what's happened in the story so far. So there was a lonely dog and he was hanging around, feeling sad, feeling left out. He saw a house with a guy inside who had a cat, right? And the cat's getting some lovin's. It's probably making him feel even worse. And then he was looking through the garbage can, probably for something to eat. Oh, just tugs at my heartstrings. All right, let's keep going. What's this? Can I play too? It's great to make new friends like you. How do you think the dog feels now? What in the story makes you think that? So how's the dog feeling now, and what in the story makes you think that? Go ahead and pause and tell your partner. I hope you said that he's feeling happy now, right? He's got a huge smile on his little doggy face and he's getting to join in on their game. Let's keep going. Left out, no fun. Why am I the only one? Left out, no fun. It really is no fun to be left out when other people are having a good time. Why am I the lonely one? So lonely comes from that word like alone. And sometimes it's nice to be alone when you need some space, but a lot of the times we feel better when we're with other people. So being lonely is a sad feeling. Left out, no fun. I wouldn't do this to anyone. What's this? What do you think might happen next? Looks like the ball rolled away and the dog went after it, and then the dog's making eye contact with the boy. What do you think might happen next? Make a prediction. Tell your partner. I hope you made your prediction because I'm going to keep going. Come and join the fun. No need to be the lonely one. When someone's feeling left out, low, it doesn't take much to say, hello. Oh, you know how much I love cover art, right? On this book, it is saying hello in many, many different languages. Now, I don't know all these languages, but I see konnichiwa. I see hola, that's Spanish. I see ciao, which I think is Italian. A whole bunch of different languages on here. I see hello. I see ni hao. I know that's Chinese. I think konnichiwa is Japanese. I see aloha. That's how they say hello and goodbye in Hawaii, which is still our country. I see some that I don't even recognize the language. I love getting to explore other countries and learning about them. And language is a great way to do that. All right, so here are some questions for you to wrap up the story. What happens to the dog in the story? And I also want you to think about what happens to the boy in the story. Did I give you enough time to think? If not, go ahead and pause me. So I think it's interesting how the dog kind of solved his own problem, didn't he? He went up and he kind of, can I play? He joined in, right? Whereas the boy came along and he felt like he was lonely longer. He was kind of hoping someone would ask him to join in. He didn't just ask, can I play? He just kind of stood by and he had to wait for the dog to kind of invite him in. So people are like that too. Some people will just ask for what they want and they'll try to join in with other people. But other people are shyer, more shy. I don't know if shyer is a word. They're more shy and they need other people to invite them to come play. They might not just ask. So that's why it's really important that we try to include everyone. If you ever see a friend or maybe even you're at a park and you don't even know them, but if there's another kid and they look like they might be lonely or sad or looking like they might want to join in, ask them to join you. Do you want to play with me? Right? We got to be kind to everyone. And some people have different needs. Some people will go seek what they want. Some people, they're not as confident, or like I don't like to talk to strangers. I probably would be that little boy when I was little, just waiting to be asked to join, not asking to join. So just remember that everyone's different and we should always try to include people. All right, so here is your question for the discussion board. How are what happens to the dog and what happens to the boy the same? So head over to your discussion board and answer that question for me. All right. I will see you tomorrow, and we will read part of the book again, and we will talk a little bit about making text to self connections. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.